Codemasters are back, and this time it's WRC. For today we're playing with 5 GPUs I believe, and to start it off we're playing the game with the RTX 3080 at 1080p at the max settings. Alright, let's go into the settings here. Here we are at the ultra settings. There we go. Alright, finally in the game. I'm kinda hyped, can't even lie. I think the last game was Dirt Rally 2, which I played quite a bit, and that was very fun. Let's count the FPS. Wow, in the high 70s so far, guys. And GPU sitting at 80% usage. Huh. That is kind of crazy. I'll pause the game here. As you guys can see, the FPS is uncapped. It can go up to 130 here in the menu. But in the actual game, it's sitting in the high 70s. That is insane. Alright, let's do a little break here. Nice. I'm playing on a controller here. But yeah, so far it's playing quite smoothly. Not really feeling any stuttering, to be honest. But the FPS is very low. It's in the high 70s and the low 80s. And GPU is sitting at 80% usage. So it's being bottlenecked at some point, which is crazy. But hey, it's above 60, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked though with how poorly it's running for a racing game. Like normally they do quite well, but this one is having a hard time, it seems like. We are in the pre-release of the game. It's not fully out yet, I guess. It's only early access. It comes out in 3 days. So maybe on release day, there's going to be an update that helps with that a bit. Okay, let's do a bit more, and then I'm going to back out and play the game at 440p. It's going to be a long video. I'm going to have a bunch of GPUs to go through. Ooh, a lot of stuttering there when I crashed. But yeah, hopefully this runs on the Steam Deck. I'm not too sure on that yet with how this is running on my PC. But if we can get 40 FPS, I'll be happy at this point. Alright, back in the game, and this time we're playing the game at 440p. Let's see how we do. So yeah, I think at this point we're going to be sitting probably in the high 60s and the low 70s, since we had around a 20% headroom at 1080p. Yeah, this looks much better, for sure. It's far sharper and far more clear. Looks fantastic. And for the FPS, we're sitting in the high 70s and the low 80s. But our GPU is fully maxed out now, thankfully. Alright, feeling some stuttering around this corner here. Let's go full speed though. Full speed ahead. There we go. Oh, the low 70s there for a second. I saw that. It's kind of hard to focus on the overlay as well as playing the game, but I will try to get them down as we go through. Ooh. What's the handbrake key, by the way? I don't know on controller. It might be A. Nope, it's not A. I think it's X then. I think it's B actually. It's gotta be B. I checked every key at this point. Woo. Yeah, I think personally this is the way to play the game, because the game looks much sharper and far more clear. At 1080p, it looked a bit soft in my opinion. I'm not really a big fan of that. Whoa, major stutter there as well. Oh, that was close. The stuttering is getting crazy though. Calm down. Come on, game. Ooh. I think at this point 4K will be below 60 FPS with this card. But the game does have DLSS, so we can use that and try to get 60. Still a fun game though, I won't lie. It's still a fun game, just doesn't run well on PC, as it is right now anyway. Okay, that is 1440p. Let's back out, play the game at 4K, and go again. 4K at the ultra settings, no DLSS. Wow, we are in the high 50s. Not bad to be honest. Ooh, falling down here down to the low 50s. That felt awful. That wasn't great, was it? Ooh, again, the low 50s. Not very consistent then, I guess. It seems like around the corners it does fall down quite a bit into the low 50s. Minor DLSS. For VRAM, we're sitting at 7.5 gigs. This card has 10 gigs of VRAM, so we're chilling there. Alright guys, in the settings, we're using DLSS and at the balance preset. And look at that, we're sitting in the high 70s, which is fantastic. Game looks gorgeous still. And yeah, it should be quite stable at this point. Ooh, went too quick for that one, and a stutter as well. Damn. Nice, around the corners, still holding the 70s. So yeah, at this point the game is playable at 4K max settings, but the game does still stutter, so keep that in mind. Well, at least for me anyway. I guess it might be different for you. Alright, our second GPU will be the RTX 3060 Ti. And let's see what we can do. Starting it off, we're playing the game at 1080p and at the max settings. No DLSS, and here we are with that. There we go. Alright, we're sitting in the low 80s so far, but GPU is fully maxed out, which is nice to see. Oh, this thing's quick. It's flying through the track. Oh yeah. Ooh. The stuttering, man. The stuttering. Well, that's gonna ruin our time. No. Ooh, that was close. FPS falls down into the low 70s. Still quite good. And again, GPU's fully maxed out, which is nice to see. So 1440p and 4K, we need DLSS for sure to get 60. Which is fine, to be honest, because this card isn't really aiming at 4K gaming anyway. The driving in the actual game is super fun, but again, I'm not a big fan of the performance. But to be fair, the price point of the game is quite good as well, so I'm not too sure really. Let's send it, let's go! Woo! Oh, come on, show us the crash. I do enjoy the fact that the game can be played offline. It does sound kind of sad to say that, but in 2023, it's unexpected. But yeah, this game does play in offline mode, so for the Steam Deck, it'll come in extra handy. Alright, 1440p, we are sitting in the low 60s. Ooh, that felt kind of laggy. What was the FPS? I couldn't see it. Falling down to the high 50s for a second. This car is crazy though, it's a monster, the way it drives. It's definitely playable, and we can use DLSS to get the FPS back as well, so that's always an option for us. Alright, time for DLSS, and we're using the quality preset. We're sitting in the high 70s and the low 80s. It's quite good, guys. It is quite good, and the graphics do look pretty nice as well still. So if you like the max settings with this card, it's definitely playable with DLSS. I guess it can be played without it as well, but it will fall down into the 50s, so keep that in mind. 4K with balanced DLSS, we are sitting in the high 60s so far. The game looks gorgeous, looks very sharp and very clear, and the FPS is doing fantastic as well, so you might as well use DLSS. Okay, FPS did fall down into the high 50s there for a second, but all around, it's mostly smooth. So if you got a 4K screen, you can use this card and enjoy the game at 4K. Another bad corner by me. What am I doing? Look at me. Worst driver out here, I swear. There we go. I jinxed myself. I jinxed myself. I'm cutting, dude. Let's go. Ooh. No. Nice. Dude, it's crazy. This game. Woof. This car is mind-blowing with how fast it moves. No doubt. Oh, look at that. Nice. Alright, let's end it here. Move on to our next GPU, which is the RTX 2070. For the RTX 2070, we're playing the game at 1080p at the high settings. And here we are with that. There we go. So far in the low 80s. The stuttering is back, of course. Woo! Almost lost it there. But ignoring all the stuttering, it does play at a smooth frame rate. Hairpin right. No! Ooh, that was close. Come on, baby, let's go. I think for this one, I'll do up to 1440p, but I'll skip 4K. And then for the 3050 and the 1060, I will just do 1080p. Because if I do every single resolution as well as setting, the video will be far too long. So we'll just do the ones that are, I guess, reasonable. 4 left, 1 right. I gotta listen to him though. I gotta listen. Yeah. 1 left, 40. I'm gonna go full speed. Let's go. It's 5 right. Nah, go, 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 go. No! I sent it. Alright, 1440p with quality DLSS in the mid to low 70s. Let's go. Again, the game looks fantastic. Looks very sharp and very clean. Nice drift there. And yeah, all around, it's playing quite nicely. I'm loving it. I am loving this game so far. Although I've done like one track with 4 different cars or 3 different cars. Still really fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the RTX 2070. Not much more to show you guys. It is playable at 1080p as well as 1440p. Okay, let's move on to our weakest RTX card, the RTX 3050. For the RTX 3050, I'm going to stick to the high settings as well, and at 1080p. Let's go. Let's count the FPS. And yeah, in the low 70s so far, but this will fall down into the 60s for sure. I won't be spending too much time with these cards, because it's only 1080p and 1 preset, so yeah, it's not going to take too long. Oh no! Bad corner there into the 50s with all the stuttering happening at once. Nice. Look at that. Nice cornering there, I like that. Hold it in. The stuttering when you crash, it's so consistent. Happens all the time. But if you don't crash, hey, it's smooth enough. That is the RTX 3050. Let's back out and use our final GPU, which is the GTX 1060. Finally, playing with the GTX 1060 at the medium settings, 1080p, as well as balanced FSR. Alright, here we are in the game, sitting in the high 50s and the low 60s. It's decent, I guess. I'm happy with this. And the graphics, guys, look pretty good as well. I see a bit of shimmering in the distance, but other than that, it does look quite decent. With this card, we can't be too picky, obviously. It is a 1060, and it's very old at this point. So yeah, the game is playable, but the graphics do take a hit. So keep that in mind. I see a bit of shimmering. I see pixelation in some areas of the game, like the tires of the cars and the windows. But it does play at mostly 60 FPS. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.